Good day, YouTubers. Doomwaves here with another pickup video. Got a lot of crap. Hit some garage sales and traded in a couple things. I didn't spend a ton of money, which is the goal, because we're getting ready to go on vacation. We're actually leaving tomorrow for vacation. Today's Monday, the 17th of June. We're leaving tomorrow, and yeah, we hit some garage sales this weekend. So our vacation officially began last Friday. So we went to my sister-in-law's house in Topeka, and we spent Saturday morning browsing local garage sales and got some good stuff. And I also traded in a couple of games at GameStop and got a bunch of cool stuff. So here I am. Oh, and I got a package from Dustin, Kreis. By the way, whatever. It's an amazing package. We'll start off this pickup video with the bulkiest items that don't have room for me on the table here, so I put them over to the side. I picked up 4 Dragon Ball Z action figures, still in the boxes, the cards and plastic. And I picked all 4 of these up for $1 each. And I did pick up a Majin Buu Saga Vegeta with the halo on his head. And then I picked up a Babidi Saga Majin Vegeta with a little M above his head there. And I picked up a Super Saiyan Vegito. Love Vegito. And then I picked up my favorite incarnation of Goku is Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I picked that up. His face looks a little funny, but whatever. Picked that up anyway. So yeah, that was a very cool find for me. The guy had a bunch more. He had like a box of, I don't know, it was like 13. He tried to get me to buy them all for $10, but it's like, some of them were like kind of obscure characters I really don't care, like some of the enemies and stuff that I just didn't care about, so I was like, I don't want to. I just picked up 4. So, there you go. And then I picked up a humongous stack of comic books. I think there's like 19 here or something like that, 18 or 19. And they were 10 cents a piece. So I spent like $1.80 or $1.90 in actual money, but I just gave them $2. Because it was a really good deal. I picked up a couple of, well, just one really kind of obscure one, and then the rest of them are pretty common titles. I got Area 52. That was just kind of a, whatever, it's an image comic. I went ahead and threw it in the stack. And then I got The Punisher, number 39. That fell on the floor. And then I got a free comic book day, Clone War Adventure, Star Wars from Dark Horse Comics. And then I got a Star Wars number 40, the Deveronian version, whatever that means. Got that one. And I got 3 G.I. Joe comics. I got a Real American Hero number 69. And another free comic book day comic. I don't know, it doesn't really have a number on it or anything, so there you go. And it's by DDP Comics, not instead of Marvel. I don't know. Number 34, Real American Hero, Marvel. Then I got some Venom comics. Got Separation Anxiety number 4. Got the Sharpies on the plastic, not on the comic itself. And then I got Lethal Protector, 4 of 6 Venom. And then I got part 1 of 4 of Carnage Unleashed. And then I got number 456 of the Mighty Thor. I got number 77 of the Silver Surfer. Then I got some X-Men, but they have numbers on them, but I don't know how accurate the numbers are. This is number 7 of something. I don't know what series it is. Maybe just X-Men. Number 7, and then number 5. 10, number 9. I have this cool one, Havoc and Meltdown, or excuse me, I said that before too. Havoc and Wolverine, Meltdown number 1. That was pretty cool. This is actually like a really thick one. This like a graphic novel almost, volume 1. And then I got Wolverine and Punisher, 3 of 3. And then I got Wolverine number 73. So yeah. Pretty cool haul of comics there. I'm excited to read some of these, and I'll probably give some of these to my buddy. He was a big comic collector. See if he wants some of them. I just mainly just got them because they were just a really good deal, and yeah, I like comics anyway. Picked up one book, and actually it's a book I already own. I picked this up for a friend of mine, Sporadic Spacebar. This is coming your way with the other stuff that I already promised you. It is Ender's Game. Picked this up at a garage sale. Fantastic book, and my buddy Sporadic Spacebar here on YouTube was wanting to read it, and I offered him my copy, and then I couldn't find it. I was going to copy another book in the same series, Ender's Shadow, the companion, but now I found this one, so I'll send you both. Okay, now moving on to the movies. 3 VHS and 3 Blu-ray, actually. Picked up Led Zeppelin's Song Remains the Same on VHS. And I picked up this one. It's Destiny in Space, narrated by Leonard Nimoy. Picked that up, a little documentary, space documentary. Thought it'd be kind of cool to watch. And I picked up Doctor Who, The Sunmakers. Yeah, I'll check that out. Not sure. This is one of the older Doctor Who incarnations, so I'll check that out. And I got 2 Blu-rays here. They were just they were $1 a piece, and they're just like small documentaries. This one's an IMAX documentary, Blue Planet, talking about Earth, I guess. And then I picked up BBC Videos Galapagos, and they were $1 a piece. So I figured, what the heck, be cool to watch on Blu-ray. Hopefully they're visually exciting, and I don't mind watching documentaries anyway. And then lastly here for the movies, I actually picked up this movie for my dad, actually, for Father's Day, which was yesterday. And the only one they had in the store was the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and he doesn't have a Blu-ray player, so he just gave me the Blu-ray copy of it. So technically I didn't buy this for me, I bought it for him, and he just gave it to me. It's the new Die Hard movie, A Good Day to Die Hard, and we did watch this last night. It's alright. It's okay. It's good. It's still Die Hard, but I don't know. It's not near as good as the rest of them. I really like the 4th one, Live Free or Die Hard. I thought it was better than the 2nd one. It's hard to tell. The 1st and 3rd are still my favorites in the series, but I don't know. The rest of them are okay too. So that's it for the movies. And on to the games, in which I forgot to pull a bunch of them off the shelf. So I'll do that now and hopefully not take up too much of your time. I picked up 5 GameCube games yesterday at a garage sale for $10. She said she wanted 3 a piece for them, but I just picked up 5 and said, will you take 10? And she said, sure. And I wasn't trying to undercut her like crazy. I just didn't want to spend tons on these because they weren't in fantastic shape, and there's no extremely good titles. I mean, a couple of them I was excited to get, and then the rest of them were just kind of filler, whatever, just because I'll check them out, and if not, I'll try to get rid of them. First one here is The Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe for the GameCube. Big Narnia fan, so I'm anxious to actually try this and see if it's any good. I don't know what kind of a game it is, really, but yeah, I have no expectations for it, whatever. Picked up this one. I think it's a GameCube exclusive, and I'm just not, I don't know anything about it. Once again, I don't know if it'll be any good or not, but it is iNinja from Namco. Picked that up. And this one is just another throw-in. I think it's a fighting game. It's Bionicle Heroes. It's Lego Bionicle. Don't know anything about it, but I picked it up anyway. And then the last 2 I was actually pretty excited to get. First one here is just disc only, but it is Kirby's Air Ride. So I picked that up. It's just in a generic case that they wrote Kirby on the front and Sharpie, and the case is in craptastic shape. And then lastly here is the one I was most excited to get, and the one that I hope that is in good shape, or I hope that actually works, is X-Men Legends for the GameCube. So there you go. My GameCube collection was sad before this. At 4 games, and now it's doubled plus 1. So that's pretty exciting to get some GameCube love in my collection finally. Okay, next up is the trade-in that I did at GameStop. I actually went in with 2 copies of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and came away with one for PS3, one for Xbox 360, and came away with 5 games. Once again, forgot one. 5 games that I was really excited to have, and will definitely play more than I played Black Ops 2, because it was just kind of sitting on the shelf, and then the extra copy that I had, I picked up at a garage sale just for that very reason, to try and trade in for something better. So I picked up 3 DS games and a PSP game and a Wii game. And I picked up Contra 4, the DS, and I picked up Final Fantasy 3. Very excited to have that. That's the true Final Fantasy 3, not Final Fantasy 6. And then Front Mission. I hear that this one's kind of hard to come by, so I was pretty glad to find it. Even though they're cart only, I really don't care that much. It's not a deal breaker for me. Hopefully I can get some generic cases and print out some covers. Yeah, I really just don't care that much about having complete games. One that I was excited to get complete is Ys 7. Picked up that for the PSP. It's in awesome shape. Glad to have it. This is actually my first Ys game, so I'm very excited to have that. And then last but not least is Muramasa the Demon Blade. Picked up that for the Wii. It's not complete, it's just the disc only, but once again, like I said, I don't care. Excited to try this because I hear really great things about it. And just the artwork on the front and the back, and the artwork from what I've seen in some YouTube videos just looks fantastic, so I'm really glad to have it and try it out. One game that I actually got on the side here that I forgot to show earlier. My brother-in-law just moved into a new house, or is getting ready to move into a new house. He just got a new house. And when he was cleaning up after the previous tenants, he found this laying around, Star Wars Trilogy Apprentice of the Force on the Game Boy Advance. It's not amazing. I'm playing it right now, actually trying to go ahead and just blast through it and finish it up. I'm actually at the beginning of Return of the Jedi portion of it. They released this game in conjunction with the release of the original trilogy on DVD in like 2004. So that's the movies that it runs through, and you know, it's just your basic side-scrolling platformer. You know, it's kind of fun. You start out with a blaster, and then you get the lightsaber, and your shows kind of progression of Luke as a Jedi, and then, you know, as you gain force powers that you're able to use, you know, and stuff like that. So it's kind of a cool game, you know, kind of fun. But once I beat it, I probably won't keep it. And then last but not least here is the package from Dustin Kreis. One thing that I purchased that he found in a store, and he asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes and paid for it. And then the other thing he also found in a store, but I couldn't afford, but he sent it anyway. So yeah, the first thing is was $10, and so I wired him $15, you know, 5 for shipping, 10 for the item. It's for the making of Doom 3. It's a book. It's fantastic. Lots of great artwork in this thing. Kind of hard to show it on video, and it doesn't quite justify how amazing this artwork looks. And lots of text too. Lots of information from people involved with making the game and stuff like that. And yeah, as much as I love id Software, as much as I love Doom 3, this is a fantastic addition to my collection, and very, very, very happy to have it. So thanks a lot, Dustin, for finding that for me and sending it on. And then lastly here, he sent me this game, which I'm supremely stoked to find. He found it for a really great price compared to what it goes for on eBay. It is used, but I don't care. It's complete, and it's worth, you know, twice, if not 3 times what he paid for it. So I'm going to pay him back as best as I can. He sent me a complete copy of Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii. He found this for like $45 and sent it on, and I really appreciate that, man. You're such a great friend, and I will pay you back somehow, someday. But anyhow, yeah, very excited to have this. Very excited to finally complete the Operation Rainfall trilogy, even though I haven't played hardly any of them yet. I've started Pandora's Tower, but that's it. I'm, you know, not anywhere close to completing it, and I haven't started Last Story at all. And it's funny because you sent me Last Story too, so Pandora's Tower I actually bought because, you know, it released, you know, not that long ago, and I picked it up. But the other 2 you sent to me, so thank you very much, man. You're, like I said, such an awesome friend, and I appreciate that very much. Actually, I did forget one thing, and I forgot it last time I tried to record this video too. I tried to record it last night, and the file was corrupt, so here I am recording it again. When I was at GameStop, I actually pre-ordered a game. I wasn't sure if it was even available for pre-order yet, so I asked about it, and they said, yeah, actually, and you get a free poster if you pre-order. So I said, cool. So I pre-ordered Diablo 3 for the PlayStation 3. I really am interested in playing Diablo 3, but I'm not much for computer gaming, especially because if I was to buy Diablo 3 for my PC, I'd probably have to upgrade my PC, which I don't really want to do. So I was happy that when they announced it not too long ago that there was a PlayStation 3 version coming out. And I'm sure it'll be, a dumbed down version, but, that's alright. I don't mind playing a dumbed down version because, I'm kind of a lame-ass gamer. So, I pre-ordered it. It comes out in like September, so I got a while to pay it off. But I was glad to have a poster. Kind of cool. I'll hang it up, and yeah, I'll be sure to show that on a video when I do get that coming up in September. But for now, that's all I have to show you. Once again, thank you, Dustin Kreis, for hooking me up with Xenoblade, man. That's supremely awesome of you, and expect something in the mail. Alright, that's all I had to show you. Thanks for watching. Doomwaves out.